Welcome to Slash Detroit for Friday, May 2nd, 2014. Today's episode is brought to you by Reverend Charles Williams and his promises regarding his sleep schedule.
We're going to continue to fight against foreclosure. Yeah. We're going to continue to fight against Detroit bankruptcy. Yeah. We're going to continue to fight against emergency management. Yeah. And we won't get no rest until we kick Governor Snyder's ass right out of Detroit.
The bobblehead of Jimmy Howard has been found, and at least one of the bobblehead bandits have been taken into custody by Allen Park Police. After the giant head went missing from Campus Martius last week, police received tips that it made an appearance at a party and that people were taking pictures while wearing it. The head was dumped in a field, but will now be returned to its rightful owner, Fox Sports Detroit. If you have parking tickets 3 years or older, now is the time to get them paid. Now through May 16th, there will be a 30% amnesty on old tickets. The reduction comes as Detroit prepares to hike the cost of tickets, fix broken meters, and toughen collection efforts with license plate holds, impoundment, and hits to your credit report. Time is running short for the Maroon family to block the new international trade crossing. At a hearing in Washington, Matthew Maroon of the Ambassador Bridge pleaded with a judge to block the U.S. Coast Guard from issuing the Canadian-financed project a navigational permit. This is the end of the race, Maroon said. If they can get all their approvals, and this is the final one, they've won. In his final argument before the judge, Maroon had this to say.
Fuck Canada!
Good news, Eastsiders. Parkway Foods has opened in its newer, bigger, better location at Jefferson and St. John Avenue. The established Detroit grocer is now in the former Farmer Jack, which was rather dingy and unappealing, but has now been given a major facelift.
So fresh and so clean.
Parkway Foods is about twice the size of the Whole Foods in Midtown and has all the staples and fresh produce one could want. Congressman John Conyers may not have enough valid petition signatures to get on the ballot. His opponent, Reverend Horace Sheffield, is challenging Conyers' petitions. 2 of his signature collectors don't appear to be registered voters in Michigan. 2 of them appear to have been registered after their petitions were already turned in, and a bunch of the signatures collected weren't from residents of the 13th Congressional District. Congressman Conyers may have to mount a write-in campaign similar to Mike Duggan's because he has already had more than 800 signatures rejected, and another 200 rejections will take him off the ballot. The New York Times teamed up with Facebook to determine which baseball teams have the most support in each American zip code. The paper plotted Facebook likes of team pages on a map, yielding some interesting results. In Detroit, after all the calculations were run, the results are in, and we like the Tigers. Most of the state also prefers our Motor City Kitties, and our reach also extends out past Toledo. To celebrate this amazing discovery, Slash Detroit is giving away 2 sets of tickets to the Cinco de Mayo game this Monday against the Astros. All you have to do to win is sign up to get Slash Detroit in your email, and we'll raffle off the tickets this Sunday. Welcome to a new segment of Slash Detroit called Troll of the Week, where we scour the internet for the least helpful and most disruptive comments about our show. Last week, we got a couple of good ones. Over on Deadline Detroit, commenter JY asks, "Are those announcers trying to be purposefully annoying? I felt like I wanted to punch them in the face." I particularly like the thought that as I walk around downtown, there can be people who see me and want to punch me in my face, and I won't even know it. But I'm sorry to say, you didn't win this week's Troll of the Week. That prize goes to Redditor GoBlue0, who only has one request of the show. I wish that guy would get a haircut. The 90s are calling, they want their hair back. First off, this is a beautiful trolling because I actually had my hair cut that very morning, but apparently that wasn't up to your standards. Also, in a mere 84 characters, you managed to squeeze in 7 grammar mistakes. I'll link to your comment on Reddit, and whoever can first correct all of the grammar and punctuation that U of M didn't teach you will win a pair of tickets to an upcoming Tigers game. On Wednesday, the city's first dog park opened its gates and let all of its 2- and 4-legged supporters in. The project was successfully funded by Kickstarter before PetSmart stepped in to help with additional funding. We ran down to get some footage, and we'll be releasing a small video of the action soon. For now, if you'd like to check out the park, just head over to the old train station and listen for happy barking.
Well, the party was nice, the party was pumping. And everybody having a ball. Until the fellas started name calling. And the girls respond to the call. I hear a poor one shout out. Who let the
Ho, ho.